cold out here. I know, I complain about it all the time. I feel like the guy that makes eyeballs in Blade Runner. Guys, I gotta stop watching TikTok videos. I do. I saw these hunters, they came up on a baby elephant was stuck in a hole. And the hunters, like, first thing they do is they grab him by the snout and they start pulling. I'm like, Jesus Christ. If I was this elephant, I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Come on. You're going to rip my goddamn nose off. Imagine you're pulling the thing so hard you ripped his trunk off. You're like, oh my God. The trunk is like squirming in your hand. You're like, Jesus, the snot's coming out of the end. Like, oh. All right, guys, we're out of here. I don't know. You throw him his trunk back. You're like, hey, good luck with that. I got to go. I love how, like, elephants, they root around in the dirt. And then all of a sudden, they just take that fucking blowhole trunk and they stick it in the water. Like, yeah, it's a straw. It doubles as a straw. Yeah, I was just rooting around in a pile of rhinoceros dung. Right? Because this is like the size of a fucking, a couple of spare tires. I don't know. It's like the size of a Volkswagen. Listen, it's rhino shit, guys. It's a party. The things, you know, the elephants, they root around in dung looking for like undigested material. Like, how? What? And they're not too bright. I mean, everybody likes to tell you how smart elephants are. Sorry, anytime you start rooting around in dung, it's like, okay, that's a little low on the IQ charts here. Yeah. If you take your kid to school for his IQ test, when did they give this cocksucking test, by the way? I'm trying to pinpoint when they gave me this test. What are you, when you're like 6 years old? You couldn't be more of a dumb as shit at 6 years old. And they're giving you IQ tests? God almighty. Anyhow, that's why you take your kid for the test and he's like, how did the test go? Well, Billy was rooting around in the toilet bowl. You know, the principal, he went out drinking last night and took just like a ridiculous pile of shit into the toilet. And your son was in there picking around. Yeah. What did he find? Well, he found a few peanut M&Ms. I mean, what are you talking about? Anyhow, so your son's IQ, I don't know. Jeez, we don't do negative numbers around here, do we? Yeah. That's about it. I'd love to be the person that breaks the news to the parents. Because, you know, they used to do it live. It's not like they gave you an email back then. So they'd say, you know what? Mrs. Johnson, your son is a dumb shit. I mean, like, beyond dumb. Oh. He's like, just hand him a plunger at this point. Here you go. You're going to be world's greatest janitor, kid. Get out of here. Guys, this elephant, they're tugging on, like, the one guy has him by the snout. The other guy grabs him by the ear. Come on! If I learned anything about ears, you don't pull on them, right? I mean, what does it take? I love this whole thing. It takes 8 pounds of pressure to pull off the human ear. Like, yeah, oh really? Who measured that? Number one. Number two, 8 pounds seems a little low. What does that mean? If I hang an 8-pound weight off my ear, it rips off? I don't think so. What, did you perform this test on an 85-year-old? Anyhow, the one guy's yanking on the ear. The one guy's yanking on the snout. The fucking thing is like... Finally, the guy's like hop in the hole, and they push this elephant out. And let me tell you something. The elephant, I gotta tell you right now, when they're babies, they're like the cutest things you've ever seen. When they're adults, they're horrors. You're like, what is this creation? Look at that head. I mean, what is this thing? The toenails, they look like cue balls coming at you. You never seen anything so gross. How do elephants trim their toenails? That's what I want to know. Just kicking around in the dirt and shit like that? Probably. Yeah. So they helped this elephant out, and now the elephant's following them around. I mean, you never saw anything so cute in your life. I have tears streaming out of my eyes. This is why I got to shut off TikTok. I'm crying now. I'm turning into a crybaby in my old age. I don't know what's going on. I cry. I was watching Interstellar the other night. I love this fucking movie. You understand? I start crying. You know, when Matthew McConaughey, they go to that planet and like 27 years passes by. They're like, yeah, we go down to this planet and, every hour is 27 years on planet Earth. And we're trying to save planet Earth. Like, it's okay. No, all right, no problem. They land, these waves hit, they're fucking stranded. They come back up. Remember when they meet the other astronaut's been up there for 27 years and he's looking at these guys like, you fucking cocksuckers, where were you? You're stuck in a spaceship for 27 years? I don't think so. That's when things start going bad. Like the toilet breaks first, you know that. You just have like a big ball of anti-gravity shit that you got to keep on mashing. You understand? And you're like, holy mackerel, it stinks in the vacuum of space, ladies and gentlemen. And 27 years later, you have world's biggest caca ball that's floating. It's like the thing from the abyss. And the people walk in and you're like, I've been shitting this place up for 27 years. I couldn't get rid of it. The airlock was frozen. Hal wouldn't open the fucking airlock door. They're like, oh my God, it stinks in here. Anyhow. So it's like 27 years later. So, Matthew McConaughey this is like supreme actor extraordinaire. Do you understand? The acting in this movie. But Matthew McConaughey, I'm like, no wonder why every woman on planet Earth wants to suck this guy's dick. That's all I had to think to myself. So I'm like, this guy is fucking acting up a storm here. He gets back to the computer system on the ship, and he sees all the videos that his kids sent him. Throughout the 27 years that he was fucking off on another planet. And then you realize, then the messages start going, and you realize that the kids they gave up on him. And it's like the tears start. You have no idea. My little cunt is dripping onto the couch for Matthew McConaughey. I don't know what I'm turning into. And then that's one part. And then the other part, when he goes to the other planet to find Scumbag Man, and then his daughter gets on and basically says how she found out, which was not true, that her father was just leaving the planet to try to save himself and fuck over his kids. And it's a one-way transmission back to Matthew McConaughey. And you're like, no, Murph, no! That didn't happen! It didn't happen! And the tears, and I mean, I know. It gets me all the time. And then that fucking Hans Zimmer music. So I'm watching earlier in the day. It's my day off, I like to sit down and sometimes watch a movie. Something I've never done in my life during the day. I would never turn on a TV screen during the day. To me, that's like, I don't know. You're sitting here. It's daytime. You should be getting something done. And I'm sitting in front of a TV. It wasn't in the cards, but I think now that I'm getting older, sometimes I just say to myself, man, fuck everything. I'm just gonna watch a movie, And I'm watching Interstellar, and the tears are reaming down my face. I'm embarrassed to tell you. Anyhow, so earlier that day, I bought my kid Minecraft. He's been fucking busting my balls every day. He's seen Minecraft for the PS4. He wants Minecraft for the PS4. I'm like, This Minecraft game is still making money? They got my $30. So I went to Target. I had to get some Pine Sol to clean some carburetors around here. Are you fucking falling asleep yet? That's my new favorite hobby, cleaning carburetors. You didn't know? It's like I go downstairs, everybody leaves me alone, and it's complete and utter focus and concentration on this carburetor. I'm scraping gaskets off. I'm like taking the jets out, removing the fucking accelerator pump, breaking the main body apart. I mean, I love doing it. Sometimes I'm like, I could just do this and, like, I don't know, fuck the world. Just rebuild carburetors. I'm getting like my father. My father likes working on clocks. Let me tell you something right now. You open up one clock and you look in there, you're like, okay, I'm out. This is nothing but aggravation. This is frustration and aggravation in a little box. That's what they should call clocks. Then he goes from that. That wasn't tedious enough. So my father became like a clock expert. You know, I know. It's a real conversation piece. Anyhow. And now he's working on fucking... You think those would drive you nuts? Now he's working on watches. Yeah. I mean, you go in there, he's got like an electron microscope. I'm like, what are you doing in here, Dad? DNA research? I always said you could cure cancer in your own house. Sorry. The cure for cancer is not going to come from a research center. It's going to come from some asshole at home that really cares and is really focused. Because let's face it, if I'm going to do cancer research, I'm like, you know, listen, how much are you paying over here? I mean, I know people are dying, but I got to get paid here. That's not enough. I mean, if you're not getting paid enough, and then you go there, you do the research, and if you do the research for somebody, they're going to steal the recipe, and then you're going to be just the asshole, and that company's going to be revered for creating the vaccine for cancer, or the cure for cancer. Oh, you want to cure cancer? Holy shit, you want to see fucking cigarette sales go through the roof? You're kidding me? You're going to be growing tobacco in your backyard. I tried it once. It doesn't grow up here. I was like, yeah, I'll grow my own cigarettes, you know? I think that's great. Then it's between me and Mother Nature if I get cancer. You understand? This, I could be like, fucking Newport and that bullshit they put in there. Fiberglass boats. Don't they grind up fiberglass boats and put it into Newports? You never heard that old lore? From the same guy who told me his uncle did a neutral drop in his SS Monty and the transmission fell out? Yeah, okay, because I love this old lore. The transmission fell out. Oh yeah, something that's, I don't know, has 1,000,000 bolts and a fucking 38 spline shaft holding it in and a cross member. Everything broke, you didn't know? The drive shaft's kapoozy out the side. The fucking cross member cracked from the torque of that fucking piece of shit 305 they put in there. Or was it a 350 with like 800 exhaust catalytic converters on it? Yeah. A V8 in the 80s. Very sad. Very sad. Anyhow. What am I going to tell you? We got the Monte Carlos here. How did that happen? I don't know. Thank you. Just about right. And, I don't know, we went off on a tangent here. Something about cigarettes. I don't know what's going on here. The touch, the feel of cotton, the fabric of our lives. I mean, I thought I'd do an intermission here. Yeah, a little, I don't know, commercial break. While I try to remember, while I try to pull start my brain cells. Anyhow, remember those commercials they'd hand you for cotton? What are you trying to sell here? I don't get it. I tell you what, you ever wear cotton though? Cotton's a great old nice thing to wear. Trust me. I put on shirts that are 50% cotton. You're like, wow, this is nice. Imagine if it was 100. That's what I want. I want the Egyptian guys that do the thread count and the cotton guys that do 100% cotton to have an MMA fight, the head of each one. Guys, I don't know. Listen, do you have something to do? Maybe you gotta fix the sprinkler system. If that's not fucking frozen solid. Let me tell you something. The ground is frozen. I tried digging a hole the other day. It was like digging through a brick of ice. I know. So I got my son Minecraft. At Target. I went to Target and I gave the people at Minecraft another 30 fucking bucks. And I go to Target, and I'm gonna tell you something right now. It's the best going. The chicks walking around in Target, holy schmackerel! You're like, this is like where hot chicks come to do their food shopping. You didn't know? They come to Target to overpay for everything and get bad produce and stand on a fucking huge line to pay for your items. Because I'll be goddamned if I do self-checkout. I got news for you right now. I told you how I feel about this. You're not paying me, bitch. You're not paying me. I love when they say, self-checkout right here, sir. And you're like, oh yeah, that's great. And I got an Aunt Tilly with huge tits. What else you want to talk about? Well, you can play. You're paying credit. No. Listen. Unless you're coming over here with a fucking paycheck, I get paid by the hour. I'm not gonna sit there and fucking do my own registering. What is going on here? I'm from the old school America, guy. You understand? Now bag it and tag it. By Christ. I don't even want to bag the shit that the person from the register. Sometimes you feel obligated to sit there and bag. What am I doing here? They should have a bagger. Where's a bagger over here for crying out crin? Service! What happened to customer service? It's all but dead these days. So I'm searching all around for the guy to unlock the video game. I almost threw up into my mouth right there. And I can't find anybody. Finally, I walk down. I see this dolt. He's like, I don't know, the most biggest pencil neck geek you've ever seen in your life. You understand? His fucking spinal cord is bent like a banana. You know this guy? And he's sitting there, and he's got the little computer out. I don't know what they're doing with the computer. So I'm like, excuse me, can I get a video game out of there? Out of the thing there? Oh, I'll see if I can find somebody. I'm like, wait, what about you, asshole? Now he's walking around like I'm walking around. I said, Jesus Christ. And anyhow, they found the guy. The guy comes out. He's got the belly flopping over the fucking belt line. Do you understand? Listen, this is when you got to put down the Oreos. When the belly starts flopping over your belt. Like flopping. There's no like, I don't know. It's one thing when you get a belly. When it starts flopping, you're like, come on. It's time to stop eating. Let's face it. So he comes up with the button-up like white dress shirt that they gotta wear with the belly flopping over his belt. And the sweaty like forehead. I'm just like, I pay for. He was a nice enough guy. I don't even know why I'm talking bad about him like that. And I get the game. Then I go home. I'm like, I'm going to surprise my son, So I open up the little cupboard under the TV, and I put the game on top of the PlayStation 4, and then I close the cupboard doors. And as I'm watching Interstellar bawling, I have to pick up my son. So I pause the movie. I go get my kid. I come back, and I turn it on. And it's at the part where Matthew McConaughey is basically goes into that fourth dimension, which it could be love for all we know, right? And he starts, you realize that he's talking to Murph when she was a little girl. And you're like, oh my Crimela, this is breaching like space-time continuum. I don't know. And my son says to me, and then that music starts going, Daddy, 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 Dan, Dan. It's like Hans Zimmer. Do you understand? Do you know how Christopher Nolan wrote Interstellar? He went to Hans Zimmer before anything, before he wrote one single word. He didn't even think he was going to write the movie. And he met with Hans Zimmer, and he asked him to write him a song, like do a song for a movie. And they get together in a room, and he plays the song. And when it's over, Hans Zimmer's like, so what do you think? And Christopher Nolan says, I think I should write a movie. And then he wrote Interstellar. Then he wrote it, directed it. You have to understand something. This guy is all practical effects. You understand? No CGI bullshit. I mean, we're talking about premier film director here. Then it was acted impeccably. You know, I could give a shit about Hollywood and everybody inside of it. But, you know, Matt Damon, Matthew McConaughey, Murph. I mean, they did an all-star job, all-star cast here. And then to wrap it up all in a big bow, you have Hans Zimmer doing the music. Like, what? This movie didn't get the credit it deserved when it came out. I remember seeing it when it came out and being like, whoa, that was a fucking movie. I haven't had that experience since I saw Interstellar. You ever see the fucking shithead movies they put out these days? Holy shit, Interstellar was a movie. I consider all this other shit like extended TV shows. Like I'm watching, I wouldn't even diss what's happening like that. It's like I'm watching Family Matters for 2 hours. What a horseshit show that was. I know a kid at work, he's like crazy about this show, Family Matters. Like that was a horseshit show from beginning to end. Stop it already. What are we talking about? Jesus! So that music starts going from Hans Zimmer. And it's like, oh my God, this is going to be powerful, like emotional part of the movie. And my son's like, he's on his tablet next to me. He goes, Dad, I really wanted Minecraft because I've been blowing him off every day. I'm like, yeah, well, maybe tomorrow, then blow it off again. Maybe tomorrow. And he's just like, he's given up. You understand? I completely beaten it out of him. And he says to me like, Dad, in this little sweet voice, you know, I really wanted Minecraft, like he gave up, right? And the music's going, the dun, dun, and it's building. And I'm like, sometimes what you want is right in front of your face, son. And it's like, dun, dun. And like, what? He's like, what do you mean, Dada? And I'm like, the things that you want in your life, sometimes they're so close by. And he's like, huh? And the music's going, da, da. Like, and he looks at me, he's like, huh, Dada? And I'm like, Minecraft. I said, it's always closer than you think. And he's like, huh, what? He's like, but I want it, Dada. And I said, well, did you check inside the PS4? He's like, but it's not inside the PS4, Dada. And like, Tani, did you check and see? And he's like, Dada, what are you talking about? I said, could you fucking go check and see, for Christ's sake? And we got this build up. And I said, if you visualize, it will materialize. I'm talking to a 6-year-old, for Christ's sake. And I said, check the PS4. And the music is coming to this crescendo. And he's like, but why, Dada? And I'm like, check the PS4! And he walks up and he opens the door and there's the Minecraft. He turns around. The music is peaking. I'm like, holy shit, genius movie. I was like, hey, bang, 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 bang. I mean, magic moment. And then, of course, then he gives me hugs and kisses. I know Dad is only worth hugs and kisses when he's doling out cash. That's right. I love it. Anyways. Then movie ends. I go into the kitchen. The dog threw up on the floor. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I can handle, listen, you want to drop a log on the floor? I can almost handle it. I mean, I rip a paper plate in half, and then I got to, like, I guillotine it from underneath. And you're gagging. You're gagging. You're like, and then there's a big smudge of shit on the floor. So I got to go get the orange, I don't know what it is. Everything's got fucking OxyClean in it. Yeah, it's citrus orange and OxyClean. That's right. I don't give a shit about any of that OxyClean. I want to know there's acetone in it. That's right. You put acetone on the label, you're talking quality on the table. That's a cleaning agent. Anyhow, then I gotta go over there. I gotta spray it. Spray the friggin' shit icing on the floor now. Wipe it into the cracks of the floor. Yes, it's like grout on the hardwood floors. Then you're wiping it around. And I tell you right now, I come up on this pile of vomit. Number one, it's yellow, like even consistent yellow mustard color. And where does he throw up? We have the floor mats in the kitchen with the frilly. They have the frilly edges. He throws up all over the frilly edges. I'm like, oh, thanks, pal. Great aim. You're right at the edge, you son of a bitch. You could have took one poor step forward and hit the fucking hardwood floor and made my life exponentially easier. But it's all over the fringes. So I got to get down with a paper towel now. I got to do the initial wipe up, the soak, wipe, smudge. It's on the palm of my hand now. Because one paper towel, so now I got to rip off another paper towel. Every paper towel I rip, I'm looking around. This is what my life's become. I'm like, is my wife around? Okay, I'll take two. But that's pushing it. Are there cameras? And for some reason, every time I wipe up vomit or dog shit, I gotta go, oh, this is disgusting. You're just like, it's so fit to be tied. And then you wipe again, and like a little gets on your fingertips, and you're like, oh God, this is disgusting. That's what you keep on saying to yourself over and over again. And then I'm like combing out the vomit from all the little fringes. And it's all over my hands. I mean, Jesus, Crimela, give me a break. I get the willies just thinking about it. And then you bomb it with that fucking... speaking of bombing, I gotta tell you right now, you guys keep fucking with this Putin. This guy's going full-scale nuclear here. Do you think this is out of the realm of possibility? I love it. They're basically making this guy broke. Like, aren't they like seizing yachts and stuff like this? I want to know who the fucking... I want to know who the repo man is that they sent after Putin. Yeah. Here, you got to go recover a Putin's Rolls Royce collection. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with the truck. You might want to call somebody else. I got a blown engine in this type of thing. I don't know. So you're taking away this guy's wealth. He's like, the world hates him. Let's face it. The world hates. You wouldn't want. I mean, he's not winning any popularity contests right now. I'm telling you what. The news knows how to turn somebody into the fucking devil, right? So basically, I don't know. Boy, when these Russian people get a hold of Putin, they're going to drag him through the streets. That's the one thing you don't want to be as a dictator. At the end. The beginning's great. Oh my God, the palace, the women come over. I mean, you line them up. Right? It's like you line them up, you're like, boop, 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 boop. It's like, am I fucking playing a xylophone here? Come on. Line them up. It's the palace. Can somebody throw some more $100 bills in this fire? I'm freezing. Holy crimela. Make that toilet out of gold. I love how everybody gold plates the toilet. Oh my God. Come on, this is the move. You pick up a chick at a bar. She's like, how you doing? And I'm like, not too good. She's like, oh really? What's the matter? Women love that shit. Like when you got problems. The worst thing you'd say, hi, how are you? Like, I love your hair. Yeah. Anyway. She's like, listen, I gotta go. Your breath stinks. So I'm like, yeah, not good, not good. She's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I got this maintenance guy, It's so hard to find a good maintenance guy. And he scratched the golden toilet I have with his fucking toilet brush. And she's like, what? Golden toilet? Yeah, I got the toilet. Made out of gold, I take shits on gold. Do you know what kind of... let me pull down my zipper right now and just fish it out. And give me the barroom blowjob. You know there's guys out there that got the barroom blowjob? Like under the bar stool? Are you kidding me? Can you imagine you're looking around the bar like, wow, getting blown right now? It feels kind of good. Like, who's that guy with the big grin across the bar? He's got a big grin on his face. What's going on over there? What? Why is he convulsing like that? Listen, guys. Yeah, you got the fucking golden toilet. I mean, this is great. But every dictator gets it the same. You got to have the fucking chrome Lamborghini. And the vibrating bed. Guys, the rotating, vibrating bed. You understand? It's like Austin Powers. Let me tell you, if you come home with a guy and he's got a big round bed that spins and vibrates, you're like, so, what do I think's going to happen tonight? I mean, he's got the bed with the big ratchet straps going around the fucking top of it. She's like, what are the ratchet straps for? Well, I like to strap women down so they can't move. And then bang them, What's going on with you? You want coffee? I got coffee over here. Ding, 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 ding. Ah, boy. But listen, dictators, they all get it the same. The people grab them and drag them through the streets. I mean, everybody gets a beating on them. You know what I mean? I mean, all those years of like, I don't know, fucking our wives. That's what dictators do, don't they? They walk down the street, they bang your wife in front of you. They're like, here you go, she's very good, very good. Good pussy, good pussy. I don't know. You're a lucky man, you're a lucky man. That's right. Who's next? No, that's what they do. So everybody's hitting him with a stick. I mean, you get a few licks in before he goes. And then what happened to Muammar Gaddafi? Number one, that name, Muammar. So just name him Momo. You got this fucking, we gotta go visit this Momo over here. And you walk in like, the great Momo Gaddafi wants to see you. And you come in, you're like, hey Momo, what's up? Didn't they stick a pipe up his ass when he died? They killed him by sticking, somebody stuck a pipe up his ass. Oh my God. I mean, now that guy's in history because there's a film of it. Some guy came up, he was like, take that, you motherfucker. They had him like up in the air. One guy's like tearing an arm off. The other guy's like biting his finger. Somebody's got his two eyeballs that's like boing, 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 boing. Like tearing the guy to shreds, and somebody comes up and he's like, there you go, yeah. How about that one, yeah? There you go, yeah. And he's like, oh my God, this is a horrible ending right now. Ouch. Ouch. I'd be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Knock it off, for God's sakes. Rip me to shreds. And have a little respect for me when you rip me to shreds, will you? There's a guy down there with pliers pulling his toenails out. Ba-ding! Ba-ding! He's like, fuck! The guy's like, fuck my wife, will you? Ba-ding! Ba-ding! And, you know, that's how the dictator gets it in the end. So Putin's got to know this. You understand? Let's just put it this way. The story of Putin doesn't have a happy ending at this point. So he's sitting there he's got the nuclear buttons, the arsenal. He's like, geez, I want to see if these things actually fucking work. And he goes over and he's like, but first buzz is to get the fucking silo ready. Because you know there's two guys in there playing cards and drinking vodka to no end and smoking cigarettes. They get the buzz, they're like, holy shit! The vodka bottles, pling, tang, 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 tang. Oh shit! Do you remember the procedure? And the guy's like, fuck, I don't know. I don't know. Let me go warm up the engines. He's like, like the generator's got to come on, and everything's made by Russia, so nothing works. I mean, that's the only saving grace we have. When this guy starts launching ICBMs into the sky, like a gross of bottle rockets went off, they just start going everywhere. You're gonna see Russia is gonna look like 100-shot Saturn missile box. You know the one. That's just gonna look like nuclear missiles flying from Russia. It's gonna look like Vladimir Putin is like fucking Keith Emerson on the nuclear buttons, playing Hoedown. You ever watch Hoedown? Emerson, Lake and Palmer live in Spain do Hoedown? Oh, YouTube that. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, so he's like, Los Angeles, there's like buttons. Los Angeles, New York, that's my luck. He's gonna hit New York. Now I'm on Long Island, which is like branched off. We're like New York's dick sticking out into the Atlantic Ocean. If you ever see, so if you think about it, New York's gonna get hit in the chest, and we're the dick area. But we're on an island, and the only way to get back to the United States is to go through New York. So we're fucked. I'm explaining this nuclear scenario to my wife. I said the initial blast wouldn't kill us. Yeah, that's Manhattan. That's a fucking 45 minutes away. You understand? If you're not in nightmare New York traffic, by the way, and Long Island traffic that's starting now. I said, but the fallout's going to kill us. So as soon as we get the news that the bomb hit, we go to the gas station, grab all the gas cans, we go to the gas station, we gas up. Then we go steal a boat. We steal not a big boat. We're talking a center console with not two engines, center console, Grady White, with a fucking 250 horsepower Johnson Evinrude. All right? We don't need a Merc. We don't want to be pissing all our gas away. We push off. It's a light boat. It's a light power to weight ratio. We push off the dock. I can hotwire it. As soon as I push it off the dock, everybody, I mean, unless you're going for a swim, you're not getting to the boat. We push it off the dock. We got our gas. We got a bucket of these fucking crackers my wife likes to buy. It's like a big canister full of crackers. I'm like, who's eating all these fucking crackers? I am. That's right. Why you got to bring this shit into the house? I'm eating the crackers. They're like butter crackers. I like Ritz crackers on steroids. They're even butterier than Ritz crackers. I ate one. I was like, nobody should be eating this. Nobody should be consuming this product. They were delicious, and the salt. Oh my God! By the end of the night, I can't even bend my lower back. I have such a high volume of salt in my body. Anyhow, you push off on the boat. I hotwire the boat. We get our gas lined up, and we steal gas cans from other boats on the way out of the canal. I'm sorry. Listen, you got to survive. Not everybody's making it off this island. Do you understand? And with speed. By the time we get to the boat, everybody's still at the gas station. As soon as we got the news, we're out of here. Speed is what's going to save our lives. We're on the boat, fire this fucker up, get out over the fucking Atlantic Ocean, and we make a beeline for Delaware. Delaware, Pennsylvania. I think we'll have enough gas to get across. No, we won't. So we're gonna have to pirate. We're gonna have to pirate other boats. That's right. Oh, I'm gonna have to have the K98 Mauser, the SKS. Okay, I'll give my son the M44 Mosin Nagant. And then we're gonna have to steal some gas. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. We gotta steal your gas. That's right. Then I give my wife the Mossberg 500. She'll probably shoot me. Like she had my son has this Nerf gun. I'm trying to teach him like gun fucking, what is it called? Etiquette. He points the fucking Nerf gun at me. I'm such a gun etiquette guy. I'm like, you can't point even a toy gun at anybody, son. He's like, what? That's what it's made for, you dumb shit. That's what I was like, I'm sorry, you can't point it at me. I don't like guns pointing at me. I don't imagine anybody does. But anyhow, we got this outboard motor winging. You understand? This is like 10 grand prop spin. We are out of there. We hit Delaware. And then we can get gas there, and then or Pennsylvania, we can get gas there still, and then we go all the way down the coast. We go all the way down to Florida. That's all. That's all. Maybe we don't even stop. Maybe we just go to Dominican Republic. That's all. Nobody's bombing Dominican Republic. Sorry. Well, let's take out the tourist area. Everybody's going to the Dominican Republic. But Jews. Now you really got a problem. So that's it. Yeah, you don't. This guy's anything to lose? He's old. He's old. Everybody hates him, and now he's got no money. Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding. Guys, Callahan here. Reporting for duty. And just like that, we're scanning for crimes. To be honest with you, I'd love to see a nuclear war. I mean, and you know what? I'm just being honest with you. Naturally, I don't want to see anybody die. Nobody wants to see anybody die. So it's probably pretty inevitable people are going to die if there's a nuclear war. But my curiosity just overrides everything. I think a lot of people feel like that, but you can't say it. It's not like you could be in the break room like, wow, I wish we would have nuclear war. They'd be like, oh, What did he say? I'm going to human resources. This guy wants to see a nuclear war. And we're working with this guy? Then you have to go into human resources. I was only joking. I don't want to see nuclear war. I was only kidding. That was a joke. Huh? What? I'm fired? What? Huh? Listen. Yeah, I'd love to see a nuclear war. Sorry. I just like that. I'd love to see two planes crash into each other right over my head. I've always wanted to see that. I always say that. Oh, I wish those two planes would crash. I don't want to see anybody. I always put that caveat in. I don't want to see anybody die, though. You know. Because everybody would survive that crash. You didn't know? Oh, yeah. They'd hit the floor. Like maybe they'd land on their luggage. Like, oh, shit. Wow. Fucked up. Yeah. Wow, look at everybody landed on their luggage perfectly. Huh. Not even a scrape or a bruise. Imagine that. Two 757s colliding. Can you imagine that over your head? What do? Run? How far could you get? Humans, I don't think, run that fast away from disaster. You ever notice that? Like when there's always a wave coming, people start running. It's like, you're not that fast. You know, like animals are fast. I try to catch my dog. This little fuck. It's like his rear feet go ahead of his front feet. He runs like a rabbit. What's that? You nodded off? I know. Anyway, yeah, like the nuclear bombs fall, you're like, whoa, I want to hear it. I want to see it. You know? Like, wow. Time to go. I don't know. Nuclear blast simulation. It's a great ride for Disney. I would go on it. I don't know. And then I go to the bathroom at the Home Depot. That's like, you know, that's kind of like tradition for me. When I go to the Home Depot, I always got to go to the bathroom. I don't know why. I go in there, I'm taking a piss. This guy comes in. Guys, I wish I could lie to you. He comes in like this. And then he gets up to the urinal and he goes, oh, and then he starts laughing. Like now he's trying to initiate a conversation with me, and I'm not buying it. I'm just washing my hands. I'm not, like he wants me to say, I know what he's trying to egg me to say, like, oh, what happened? Trying to get in here from the truck or something? And he wants to engage me in conversation. I said, no, I'm not allowing it. I turned my back as I was washing my hands. I turned sideways on the sink. Just to, really, I don't care. And he's like, oh. I'm like, yeah, I know. It was just the walk into like, it's the look at me. Look, I'm not an adult. Number one, I can't hold back my urine. I'm not an adult. I'm a child. And he's got work boots on. You know what I mean? He's like a guy. And grow the fuck up. Learn how to use the bathroom appropriately. You don't have to come in. I don't need a big fucking production. And then I'm not going to talk to you about your amazing journey to the bathroom after that. Just get out of my fucking life. Take your piss and shut the fuck up. Honestly. And now the new thing in my house is I'm not allowed to wear a sweater to bed. Could you imagine this? I went to bed with a hooded sweater on. I got news for you guys. Once it gets past like 7 o'clock at night, I turn into one of the Golden Girls. I need like a shawl. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm like, did somebody leave a window open? I feel drafts. I always thought that was like, oh, what is that? Some kind of like sitcom humor? Like, hey, who left the science project in the refrigerator? Like one of those tropes. I swear to God, I feel drafts now. I'm like, holy schmackerel. What is the, somebody leave the skylight open or something? Jeez. Is that coming from the floorboards? Yeah, I'm telling you right now, I'm like Sophia. I have no energy at night. I get cold. I just need my blankets. Anyhow. So I got my sweatshirt on, and then it's time to go to bed now. My wife is like the director. Like she comes in, okay, it's time to go to bed. Click, take one. I'm like, what? You don't tell me when to go to bed. I'm on the fuck. Thank you, Rita. Right onto my foot. You don't tell me when to go to bed. I'm a grown man. Listen, my favorite. You know what men like to do? They like to fall asleep on the couch. Can you just leave us the fuck alone? And then when I fall asleep on the couch, she's got to either wake me up with a thunderclap or like shake me like, I don't know, like the police are at the door. I'm like, can you just wake me up with gentle caresses? How about a kiss on the forehead? Come to bed. Come to bed like I want you to come to bed. Not time to go to bed. I'm like, time to go to bed? No. You're not telling me when to go to bed. So I'm like, all right, I guess we'll go to bed. I got my sweatshirt on. And I get into bed. She's like, babe, you're going to bed with a sweatshirt on? And I'm like, what? Yeah, what's the fucking problem? Oh no, I can't sleep with a man that wears a sweatshirt. I'm like, what? Does it have a swastika on it or something? What's the problem with the sweatshirt? I had to take off the sweatshirt. It was ridiculous. She's threatening to sleep in a different room. Not that I would have fucking cared. I'm like, I take the fucking sweatshirt off. This makes no sense at all. I was so comfy. I don't know. Then I just go on TikTok again. Let's face it. Here's a dog. Look, this dog's walking on his hind legs, honey. Look at this. Yeah, I know. Look at this guy. It's a black guy scaring white people. Oh, that's always good for a laugh. What else you got? Oh, look at this. It's a monkey. That's right. They're up to no good again. They're torturing a dog. I got news for you right now. Monkeys torture dogs. If I was a dog, I love this. There's this video of this monkey torturing these two dogs to death. You understand? He's like grabbing them both by the tail, skiing around the kitchen. I mean, he's dropping pots and pans on their head. If I was these dogs, I would just maul them in the night. You have no idea. You ever get mauled by two dogs? I would at night. I would turn into that dog that was on top of the hill in The Exorcist. Remember the fucking dog that was howling at the moon? I would turn into that. Would tear that fucking monkey to shreds. You understand? We would just he'd grab one side, I'd grab the other, and we'd just rip him in half. Yeah. Then grab a fucking pot and hit him over the head with it. How do you like that, motherfucker? Or put him in a wheelchair. Oh my God. Just chew his back legs until he can't walk anymore. And then you get him a little, that's it. You say fucking get the prick a little fucking monkey wheelchair now. That's right. And as soon as he gets a little monkey wheelchair, you nudge him down the stairs. Ba-bang, bang, 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 ba-boom, crash. Like, I don't know what happened. You need a gate on that staircase. That's what you need. The fucking monkeys torturing dogs. Guys, I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know what we're doing here. My hands are freezing. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna do, hey guys, what is Picture Picture for? We have this enormous capability. And what are we doing with it? Random console, random game. Picture Picture time. All we need is a controller, tap into the Edison line, charging atomic batteries, kill lights of attrition, and move you into primetime position. I got my Robert Plant jeans on today. Yeah, my wife got me these tight jeans. No wonder why I'm getting pimples on my nutsack. Almighty. Oh, God. You know what it is? This controller's cold. It's like amplifying the coldness in the hand. How you guys doing over here? Get you in here better. That's it. Okay. I mean, it's going to go a little something like this. I mean, I guess this is what we do, right? And stop. Whoa. PSP Go? Ay. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, we got to hit random. Beep. Nope. That's not how we how do we random? X random. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus, Crimela, come on. Baseball. Oh, no. All right. Listen, I'll hit somebody with the Copeg crossover. We never cover basketball games, right? I'd love to do Bulls versus Lakers. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, look out. Brand Nubian in the house. Oh, you know what this needs? More cowbell, people. Come on. Here we go. I know. Your ears are bleeding? Let's go. Oh, we want a quick play, baby. We got real teams here? No. We're in New York, baby. We're in the Knicks. We're the fucking Knicks, for God's sake, here. Oh. Who are we gonna play? We're gonna play the Pistons, baby. Do they still have the Pistons? Now let's play Portland Trailblazers, right? Whoa, shit! I got neighbors. Oh, who's that? DJ Caleb Boss? Wow. Okay, the stadium, here we go, guys. Capacity crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the New York Knicks. Just bring out the New York Knicks dances, for Christ's sake. That's all I want to say. Jeez, this is very dramatic. Okay, okay. Can we play the game? What? What the hell is this? We're not even playing. What? This is a card game? Okay. No. Resume match. Alright, what do I do now? Oh my god, this sucks. This sucks. Play it. What? This sucks. This is. Oh god. No. I want out. How do I escape this nightmare? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. We gotta go. And oh. Beep. Neo Geo Pocket Color. Okay, random.
Leroy.
Oh.
Leroy.
Oh my god.
Leroy.
Oh no. I don't want to. I don't want to. No. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Metal Slug on the Neo Geo Pocket. Have you tuned out yet? Man, this coffee is ice cold. S&K, baby. Oh yeah, all right. Oh no. Come on, you bitch. Bip bap. Okay. Bip bap. Bip bap. Alright. Alright. Hey. You better say rocket launcher. Oh boy. Oh shit. Oh, nice machine gun. Oh shit. It's got good play control. I mean, oh shit. Come on. Are we being timed? Oh! I mean, I guess it's not bad. I mean... I don't have a grenade? It's fun. I mean, it's fun. I don't know. It wasn't that bad. Okay. Oh shit. Fuck me. So we had a massive crash. on. Let me adjust the contrast. All right. Here we go. Okay. Here we go, people. Here we go. Here we go. Channel F. The Fairchild Semiconductor Channel F. Is that what this piece of shit was called? Holy crimela. All right, random game. Ah. Oh, God. What is it even called? Oh, my God. Look at that, sweetheart. Can we take it back to Sears? Oh, my... Yeah, Channel F this. G question mark. Yes. What do you got to do? What do you got to do? What do you got to do? I'm hitting every button known to me. Okay. 1. What? 1. Yeah. Just... Oh. Oh, God, I'm throwing up. What are we doing? My car won't go. This is a car? We gotta go. Good Lord. God, say a prayer for me, please. Say a prayer. We're gonna go. We're gonna keep on going. I'm gonna sit on this heater because it's so fucking cold in here. Da, da, da. Tandy Corporation, the Coco TRS 80? No more, please, God, no more. I am. Oh. Hey. Oh my God. Guardian. Could that... Wait, no. Yeah. Could that be Guardian? Could that be like Defender? Oh boy. What the fuck is this? I lost control of my rectum. Start, please. I don't know how to start. Oh, please, God, make it stop. I can't start. Press any key. This is a nightmare. I can't get out of it. All right. Oh, God. We're doing one more. I can't handle anymore. Hey! No. And... Hey! Wait. Pinball. A. Random? Wait. A. Random? Oh, Jesus. Okay, it's Game Boy Pinball, all right? We have to do it. I'm breaking the rules around here. We have to do it. But I do want to hear that Game Boy sound chip. I love it. Come on, baby. Let's see what you can do. If you're a pinball game, you better have a good soundtrack. Wow. Wow, the pageantry, guys. Oh my God. The Game Boy doesn't disappoint. Ladies, oh, tilt. Right? I hate when the left flipper is the controller. Okay, here we go. Oh, hold it. What? Oh, come on. How do you get the fucking ball to go? Oh, down, up. All right. What? What a soundtrack. What the hell happened? Oof. Here we go. Oh. What is that? Waves? I got this. That's it, baby. Guys, do you realize you just tuned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? And you better believe that. With the 4K face! We'll see you next time. Guys, we're doing smash hit work on Patreon. I can't even begin to tell you, okay? We have the Advices program. People write to us with problems. Like problems that will make you feel like, I don't know, you're walking on air. You're like, wow, that guy's life sucks. And that's right. And we'll give you advices that will turn your life around, just like this. I got a flat tire issue in the bedroom, and I'm not sure what's wrong with me. I've had this problem with multiple previous women. I love it when you're with a woman and she doesn't come, like while you're having sex. It's not like you have a mental breakdown. You're not like, oh my God, I can't believe this. You didn't come. You don't find me attractive anymore. No! A man was not designed to fuck the same woman for the rest of his life. It's completely depressing. What's that? You want to snap a rubber band into your own eye? Listen, I'm right next to you. We'll do it together. And then we'll look at each other and say, hey, that was better than what we just saw. Guys, it's the Advices program. This is the email address. I don't care who you are, a subscriber, some person off the streets that doesn't subscribe but's going to take advantage of the services. Here's the email. You don't have to be a Patreon to ask a question. And we'll solve all your problems. Just like Patreons, I want to tell you how very grateful I am for each and every one of you. You guys are the grease, okay, on these wheels. That's not really a compliment, is it? I know. Guys, I love you to death. We'll see you next time.